Hello, everyone. Thank you for sticking around. It has been a hot second since I've done a thing with desktop camera, so I had to move a lot of stuff. Mostly, I had to move my GameCube because I haven't done one since I hooked that up. But I have next to me two very large boxes. Um, the first of which is, oh my goodness, this box is so much larger than I thought. The first of which is allegedly part of a board game. Oh my goodness. Well, it's definitely big. Give it that. Apologies for the technical difficulties. It literally completely fills the entire the entire desk. Hold on, I nudged my phone. Now I have to fix everything. There we go. Okay. So, this literally is bigger than everything. It's so big. It's so big. This is the core set, half of it. This box. I need you to know, like, this is the side. I can't it's literally tall enough that it reaches from my desk to the bottom of my monitor. The bottom of my monitor is like right here, like an inch above the desk here. It is insane. So I'm gonna use the scissors and try not to nick the box because it's a very pretty box and I don't know where I'm gonna put it because it's so big. But we'll open this and I'll move the box so that we have a better view. But I'll put stuff on the desk here. Oh my goodness. This is such a big box. It's so huge. I hope I'm coming through okay. I had to move my microphone because this box is so big. It's so... It's like suctioned on because it's like fresh from the factory. Slowly. Slowly. There we go. Oh my goodness. Alright. It's got a beautiful little cover sheet. Then organizing your storage tray thing. This is the ancient forest. Let me move this so that I can show you. Hold on. So, in case you were curious about size, this is a single wing of one of the miniatures. Try and do a beauty tuber thing. For scale, let me just do this. For scale, I have some standard size Dungeons and Dragons miniatures. So I got a little like tiefling soldier guy here. Keep forgetting it's flipped. So I got a little tiefling soldier guy here, who is a medium-sized creature, and I have a zombie beholder, who is a large-sized creature. And so here's these guys. You can tell by the size of their bases. That's one wing. That's a single wing of a Rathalos, I can only assume. Yeah. Holy cow is correct. So I'm gonna set these aside for a second. Because I don't know where the Rathalos is. But here's the Anjanath. Show you a beautiful Beautiful dinosaur. Apologies, my webcam is not great. To scale. They are to scale. So we have our lovely Anjanath, our lovely dinosaur. Have here, this is the Rathalos that the wings go on. I don't want to put them in yet because I'm going to paint them separately. But, yeah, you can see it, like, sockets in into that spot. But, like, here, I'll just hold them in place. This is the Rathalos to scale. These are all sitting flush on my desk. The size of the base compared to the size of a D&D mini. Large. Large and in charge. Let's see. Put these away properly. Let's see, we have... Here's a smaller one. I started with some of the bigger ones. Here's a great Jagras. Again, beautiful, high detail mini. Which is going to be great, because it means I have to do less work with painting them. I absolutely will take some glamour shots to share. I'll probably tweet them as well. But, like, the fact that they are so high detail is going to make painting a lot easier, because I can just do some shading with the dry brushing, which should be fairly easy, because it's got the little crevices already, and then slap some contrast paint on top. And that'll do it. Got Toby Kadachi here. Toby Kadachi! My favorite little Italian flying squirrel. Again, just massive. These are Steamforged Games made this one. They did the Dark Souls board game, I believe, as well. Oh goodness, it's like a punch-out sheet full of counters and tokens. Let me pull out. Let me get these guys put away so I can. Oh goodness, I have to remember which one went where. There we go. They have vague head cutouts, so. Of course, all their tails go on top of the Great Jagras. There we go. Okay. Get this out of here. Get that. Because it's a little play booklet. I want to show off hunters. Let me just pull all these out. Now, these are all the hunters included with the ancient forest, but there's going to be more later. And by later, I mean later. I dropped one. Where did it go? Goodness. I don't want to lose it because I don't want to break it. They're delightfully high detail. Oh, that's no good. Well, I'm gonna have to look for that in a second. But for now, we have the Sword and Shield. Oh goodness, this really isn't focusing. I'm gonna have to take better photos later, but we have the Sword and Shield Hunter. And again, these are the bases are slightly bigger than a standard D&D mini, but like not by much. They still fit in the same battle grids. We got bow. Love the bow. We got one of my faves, one of my mains, dual blades. I'm so glad I found that because I almost rolled over it with my wheel. Great sword. Absolutely beautiful. I wish I could get my webcam to focus better. So, we got those. Put those away because I have a whole other box, and that's the first box still. There they are. There's so many miniatures on my desk. Oh my goodness. Okay. And then there's cards and a board and a beautiful set, but like I know it's models. So that's the Ancient Forest set. Yep. And set this down gently out of the way. There we go. Okay. That's only one. We have the other base set. So I got 2 boxes in the mail. I got 2 enormous boxes in the mail. And so far, I have only been pulling from box 1. I have this second core set and another thing in box 1, and then we move on to box 2. I've not even shown you the largest the largest monsters yet. Alright. Open this baby up. And so ecstatic to get to play with my new toys. Rotate my microphone, so hopefully it'll pick me up a little better. Come on. Again, fresh from the factory. Just vacuum sealed on there, this lid. I'm gonna try not to knock my webcam over again. It's just a very tall box. It is about half as tall as it is wide, for reference. It's not even in frame. Apologies for bumping my microphone. Okay. Move this over. Very pretty piece of artwork that unfortunately has been perforated by one of the minis. Because we have this baby here. Again, just the wings. Regular D&D mini. This is the scale we're talking about. So we have the Diablos here. My beloved. I'll try and hold these in place to show them off. So I don't unstick them. Beautiful, enormous Diablos. Just, like, it's got the tongue, it's got, like, the detail in this thing is insane. Again, regular D&D mini. We got the Baroth as well. Delightful friend. Beautiful detail in the mouth there, on the scales. I'm gonna have the easiest time painting this because I don't have to do any detail work. They did it all for me when they printed it. And these are PVC minis, I think. Got a Puke. Nice shot of his little tongue coming out there. Beautiful creature. A little smaller. Base is the same size as the Baroth. A little smaller than the Diablos. And the final Wildspire Waste monster, Juratotus. Just a little slapping around in the mud boy. Just a little slappy mud boy. Alright. And let me show off the hunters that come with the Wildspire Waste set. There are another four of them. We have the Insect Glaive. Again, the detail on these is insane. I apologize, but my camera is not fully capturing their glory. This looks like light bowgun. This is Charge Blade. And Switch Axe. Just fantastic quality on these. Which I'm really glad for. They said in the Kickstarter that they were going to be high quality minis. And I trusted them, but I was a little worried. Because high quality is a very subjective term. They absolutely delivered. Let's see. Figure out where these go. You go here? That could be correct. No, that's probably Juratotus, actually. Here? No. Juratotus there. That feels correct. At least I know where Diablos goes. Diablos goes in there. And then... That's not going to fit the tail. Does it fit the head of the barrel? I really should have paid attention. No, they'd be fighting. So the Baroth must go over here. Maybe this way? Yeah, there we go. And then the Puke does go in. Okay. And the wings on top. There. This is so much. This is so much game. It is, like I said before, it's 37 pounds of game. And let me tell you, they're basically none of that is happening. There's some cardboard in here. It's basically it. Do I have this sideways? I have to pull this out. Yes. I mean, there's those little plastic bubble things. It's not bubble wrap, but the little like, apologies, the box is going in front of my camera. The like little. Oh no, there's not even that. That's the plastic wrap. The shrink wrap for the boxes. Oh goodness. So, before we move on to the second box that I was shipped, we do have one final element from the first set, which is the Kula Yaku Kickstarter exclusive monster. So this has the monster and then the cards that dictate the monster's actions. So it's not just the model in here, but it's just cards. I'm gonna have to get a shot of like all the monsters on my desk or something together with like for scale. This at least you can watch me open because it's not too big to fit in frame. Okay. The issue with this is that it's not as heavy as the other ones, so I have to actually pull down on the bottom to break that first seal. Right. So, we have the rulebook. This is its like little card that has its like health and everything, its behaviors. And then, this also has the Hunter's Arsenal included. So, Kulyaku, one of the smaller ones, like the Great Jagras. It's a little guy. It's got a little, it looks like a rock there. Sometimes they hold an egg as a rock. Again, very, very fine detail. It's like, you can see the scales on there. It is incredibly detailed. And we have, let's see. Oh, okay, this is separate from the base because that's how it fits in the box, but we have another bow. So you can choose your, which sort of loadout what you want, which character. So if you want to play bow, you can choose from either mini, which is nice. Another great sword. Just enormous, stupidly huge swords. Love Monster Hunter. Another sword and shield. Another... This looks like... This is either bow or heavy bowgun. I think it's heavy bowgun. No, this is another bow. I think this is the... One of them is the starter outfit. The starter armor bow. Another great sword. This is the starter armor great sword. We've got another dual blades. And another dual blades. Another sword and shield. It's very pretty. And then we have the Palicos. These are your little helper buddies, little kitty cats in armor. Another Palico. This one's wearing the Great Jagras armor. This one is I think it might be Palumu armor. It's a Rathalos armor Palico. And then, last but not least, everybody loves a Poogie. A little piggy Poogie. In here. And then we have the cards, the behavior cards, and yes, okay, this just insets into the box. That is much easier to remove than the larger boxes, which are kind of insane. Oh goodness. Okay. So that's the first box I received today. The second box, oh goodness, I gotta crack open. I pre-cut the tape on the first one. I have not pre-cut the tape on this one. Apologies if I am out of frame for a second. Because this is a massive box. And it is on the floor, because I cannot lift this. Okay. Got the Hunter's Arsenal. So those were the starter armor ones. This is the Hunter's Arsenal, this is heavy. This is going to contain the weapon types we don't have yet, which I believe is heavy bowgun, gun lance, lance, and some others, which is just insane. I mean, I knew I was signing up to get a lot of boxes when I backed this, but I'm just having it is I love mail because it's just presents to yourself in the future. And that is exactly how I feel right now. I have been given a bevy of presents. There we go. Okay. Hunter's Arsenal. Open here. Some counters. Some rules. Some reference cards. A lot of cards for utilizing for weapons. Yeah, here we go. Here's Heavy Bowgun. Much more like what I was expecting. This is Gun Lance. This is what I'm going to be playing, because I am a Gun Lance main art. How did I take this out of there? I want to fit back. There we go. This is Longsword, I think? Yeah, that looks like a longsword. Gunlance is the best weapon. That's all there is to it. Dodging is for cowards. I think this is Hammer, which is Ransom's main. I need to play more Rise. Nice. Oh, that's actually a nice texture on the hammerhead. I like that. We have Hunting Horn, which I've been trying to get good at in Rise. So far I've had limited success, but I'm doing my best. It's Hunting Horn. And we have Lance. This looks like the Bear Off Lance set. Just a massive... Like, you could see. This is person height. This is armament height. Part of what I love about Monster Hunter. Okay. That's all there is for that. Just for the best. Because my arms are getting tired. And I still have the Elder Dragon expansions to go through. Alright. Let's see. This looks... Alright. Start with the... Oh, how big is this? Nergigante. Okay. Start with the Nergigante. So each of these are the Elder Dragons, and they each have their own boxes, because you could get them individually or together. Or you could get a pack of all of them, but they still come in their own separate boxes. But just given the size of this box, again, large size creature, you can probably tell this one's going to be big, especially since it has wings that are going to be extra size once we count them. I will definitely get some glamour shots once I'm not high on opening packages. I'm so stoked. Okay. I like that it says age 14 plus and it has a little human and a little palico. Yeah. Alright, there we go. More tokens. It looks like you need tokens for some sort of ability that Nergigante has. Got its stat card. Its cards. And then... What a delight! We have the Nergigante himself! Oh my goodness. So, again... Is this the up lane? No, this is the down lane. Just a massive creature. Try not to get my gloves caught on his spines. Just an enormous beast. Large size creature. for comparison. He could happily have this beholder zombie as a snack. He could very happily have a human being as a snack. Just massive. I am very, very happy with the size of these sculpts. Definitely goes this way. This is the real trick, is figuring out the Jenga of putting the things back. There we go. Okay. That worked. That was fairly easy. Ugh. Alright. I'm gonna have to start a second stack over on my left. We'll do Teostra. I think I'm gonna save the biggest one for last. But the Teostra, oh, they have a little, they like fighting. That's fun. Ugh. But yeah, so like again, these are putting regular size miniatures to shame, and also like stretching the definition of what you could consider miniature to mean, because they are not miniature; they are maxiature. Teostra out. Some of these, like the Diablos has I think it was in with either the Hunter's Arsenal or the Guliaku. It has the cards so you can play it as Black Diablos as well as regular Diablos. Here's its little fire charge thing when it inflicts you with explosion. Blast, right? Blast is what it's called. No, black scale dust is its specific thing. This comes all in one, baby. It is beauty. Get it in frame. Just a massive creature. If I ever run Dungeons and Dragons in person again, I'm just gonna make it Monster Hunter so I can use these, because they're so good. They're such high quality. They have the like arcs on them too, so it's hard to see. They have the little arc lines, so because I think they have arc abilities. Like facing is important because you're damaging like specific parts and stuff. So yeah, here's its cards, and this is its little like behavior deck, I think. Lots of cool stuff. I've been assuming there's nothing under these inserts, but I'm just double checking because I don't want to miss out on any of this cool stuff. We'll get Teostra away, and now, folks, we're on to the last box. Which, if you thought was going to be the same size as the Nerd Gigante and Teostra boxes, you're wrong! It is the size of one of the base sets! And this is just... oh, goodness. This is just Kushala Daura. Can't even see the name of it. And not knock over my entire setup. Stretch this out. I'm trying to do my best to not, like, scratch the boxes, because they're so pretty, I don't want to mess them up. So I'm trying to, like, sneak the scissors under there without damaging anything. This art is just fantastic. Hold us away from pushing my camera over again. Just beautiful, beautiful artwork. Beautiful, high-quality card boxes. Fantastic stuff here, folks. I am very, very pleased with the product I've received for my money. And this isn't sponsored or anything. I backed this like a year and a half ago, and I'm so excited to see it. Ugh. Factory seal. There we go. Ugh. Oh, it's zip tied into the box because it to keep it from rattling around. Yeah, and its stuff is under there. There was something under there. Its cards are just behind it. So I think this is going to be the most I can do without like cutting it out, and I don't want to risk damaging it right now. So let me move the box. The inside of the top was damaged a little bit just by the mini itself. The Kushala Daura. Beautiful, beautiful creature. Large monster for scale. Medium creature for scale. I mean, look at this beast. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to paint these, to play the game. Oh. I'm just delighted. I'm absolutely delighted. Oh wow, this is, yeah. This is massive. And the texture on the back of the wings is also high quality. Yeah, so I have, my scale models are let me look at the name of this. Tiefling Battle Master is my medium scale model, and Zombie Beholder is my large scale model. This is massive. This is huge. Again, like, it's maybe a little smaller in one dimension, but it is essentially the size of either one of the base sets. It is that big, this box, to carry this creature, so that they could ship it all in one instead of having to split its wings up. Although I'm not sure how much that would do, because it's still so big. Oh, alright. I think this... Yes, okay. This is correct. This is the correct orientation. Oh. Oh my goodness. This is... Oh. Oh, I'm so delighted. I'm so happy with... I'm so happy with this. I will take some glamour shots, and I'll put them on... I'll put them on Twitter, and I'll put them in Discord and stuff. So people can behold them. But I needed to share it. I needed to share this. It's so pretty. It's so beautiful. My baby, my darling Monster Hunter World board game. I have waited so long, and I am not even remotely disappointed. I am so pleased. Thank you, Steamforged Games, for making such high quality minis. I was really worried that that the not because of Steamforged or anything, that they have a history of very high quality stuff, but I was really worried that somewhere in the production process they were gonna get mucked up, right? Because like I saw pictures of the sculpts of the masters, and those looked awesome. But I was worried that somewhere in replicating those, they were going to be lower quality, and that was completely unfounded. These are all perfect. And they weren't damaged in shipping at all. The only damage appears to have been little bits from monsters scraping the top here. And in one case, piercing through the picture of Diablos with the actual Diablos. So I'm not mad about that at all. Oh my goodness, I have to figure out where to put these. I didn't think that far. I didn't contemplate that far. Oh man. But yeah, I will do some mini painting streams. I gotta get the stuff, because I have never painted minis before. I'm gonna start with one of the smaller ones. I was thinking maybe Kuligaku, because it's mostly sort of like orange and yellow. And it's relatively small. I might even start with the Poogie or something. But I figure even the bigger ones, because the detail is there in the sculpt, if I'm a little messy with my paint application, it will probably still look quite good. So I'm gonna go to my local game store and figure out what paints I need, and I think like you can buy brushes from game stores, but from what I've heard from my research is basically use old makeup brushes. They're better and cheaper. Um, but I'm gonna play around. I'm gonna try and paint some, and then hopefully I will do a mini painting stream in the future, where I'll have dry brushed them already, so that has had plenty of time to set, prime them, and dry brush them. Uh, and then I'll do the contrast paint stream. I'll have to find like a tray or a palette or something that I can work on, so I'm not doing it straight on my desk. But yeah, this is insane. I'm so delighted with this. Thank you everyone who came and watched while we were playing Sable, and to anyone who stuck around to check this out. I'm gonna try and split it into 2 different VODs for YouTube, so hopefully it'll be easy to find if anyone missed any part of it. But I'll have higher quality pictures that I can hopefully tweet out. Thanks everyone so much for coming. Yeah, thank you, Lily. I really appreciate it. I'm glad I finished Sable. I'm so excited on Friday to start Nirvana Initiative. I have been chomping at the bit for more Uchikoshi games, because I've had the delight of watching Baz stream the stream VLR, but I need more, and it's been out, and I just haven't been able to get to it. So let me see who's live, if I can raid. JJ, Fionn, Day9. You can probably raid JJ. Let me check in on him and make sure he's not about to end, but then we'll head out that way. He's doing Paper Mario. Nice. It looks like he's not ending right now, so let's get ready to raid JJ. And thank you everyone for coming. It has been an absolute delight. I am ecstatic. I've had a very, very good day. So I will see you all in JJ's chat in just a moment. Bye everyone.